is actually a welcome to the video. We've been on a camp last night up at the beef tub in Moffat. Now, the reason why I'm recording it now, just before we pack away, is because every bit of footage I've recorded earlier on last night and today, in terms of the volume, the microphone packed in me. I have no idea why. I'll give you a day's job figuring that one out. So a little bit gutted, a little bit annoyed. Some really nice footage. But what I'll do is I'll probably just put some voiceover of what we did. Just to sum it up, as you'll probably see by maybe some of the intro footage, is we had that brilliant sunrise that we're just going over now. It's just finishing off. Last night's sunset was amazing, lovely colours, but what topped it off, the icing on the cake, was the Aurora, you know, the northern lights. So overall, love the camp. Again, I think I'll just do voiceover for a good chunk of this, so it won't be anything like the kind of standard videos I normally have. Yeah, as it is. I've got a spare mic at home, a smaller one, but that's my DJI one. Ironically, I did pack in at the end of the Ben Vorley camp to just the last footage. Got missing some. I need to work out what's going on with that, and do a few help desks and hopefully get to answer of it. But yeah, right. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you enjoy what we've got to show you. It'll be a short one, I would imagine, putting together some of the scenery. But it's a lovely camp overall, so I want to show you it. Right, so I'm actually just going to be drying out the tent that we used for the camp, just to fly really, because we did get a bit of condensation last night, so there was just very little wind. So tent, as you see, it was the MSR Elixir 2, which is, as you've seen in the channel now, it's quite a popular tent for us. It's our kind of go-to tent that we do when it's me and Caitlin out together. But as you might well be seeing already, that we've got another person with us as well, which I'll do a little bit on her tent at some point over the video, probably in the morning. But it's goes something solo that I've had a couple of times on the channel before. Once Ben Donick, January 1st. That was just a hiking video in the snow. So check that one out if you haven't seen it already. It's quite a bit of fun. I was also well hungover that day. We went at Galia all night for Hogmanay. So yeah, I don't even know how I managed to make it up there, but we did. And then we also went in a Mullagallery camp, which was March, maybe end of March, and that was with her partner as well, David, the Solo Summit deer. So yeah, so what we did for the rest of the evening, because we were quite late up, we basically just got the little firebox on the go, got that set up, and didn't do much filming. We pretty much just enjoyed each other's companies, got a bit of chat going, and set up camp ready for the evening and ready for what we hoped was going to be the Aurora. And that was the main point of the camp, as we were desperate to get this red alert that had been suggested in the forecast we were giving us. But it's one of them things where sometimes it doesn't come across. Sometimes the solar winds will take it the wrong direction. But I think, as you'll see, we were rewarded. So anyway, that's enough chat for me then. I'll let you get back into the video. And I'm going to finish off drying out my tents, just in case I get out over the weekend. Hey, it's extra dark up here, so I'm having to use the torch just to so you can see what we're doing. This is all tucked up. Aurora's been pinging the last hour or so. We've got some cracking shots, and I'm hoping the star lapse, I've got it in the right settings this time. I'm still playing about with it, trying to work out what will be the right settings on the Insta360. So at the moment I've got it set for 30 seconds shutter speed. It can go up to 120, but I think that's just it's just too long. But I'm trying to capture the Aurora, you know, when it's moving and you know it's pillars and things. So I've gone for 30. Hopefully I can maybe play about in the app and get it to come out a bit brighter. But for us, it's just starting to get a bit cold, so we've just jumped into bed and want to get all cozied up and then see what we see in the morning. Maybe get up during the night if you know, it's supposed to kind of peak maybe between 1 and 2, so we'll see what happens there. But already there's been some amazing shots, so you'll see that in the morning. Anyway, gonna sign off for the night. Like I say, I had completely different video from the last one when I was up in Ben Vorlich, when I was we had loads of footage. We was up there for ages, but in this case we got up about half an hour before we kind of pitched up, and then just that was us. So anyway, I'll check back in the morning. And we'll see what we've picked up, and hopefully get a nice wee sunrise. Right, everybody, laters. So obviously that's the morning, and wow, kind of similar to last week at Ben Vorlich. Remember, if you haven't seen that video, you need to go and check that out. But what a stunner. Obviously had to get the drone up, so I really wanted to capture the sun just coming over the horizon. The heart fell looking up. Sure, it was spectacular. We had a little bit of condensation that we dealt with, and then we got ourselves settled for an hour or so, and had a coffee, had my breakfast, had one of them expedition foods mueslis, you know, and just relaxed. Enjoyed the morning before take you over, and I'll show you go some of Solo's little setup she's got going. So this is our wee neighbour's tent. The Bobcat 1 UL ultra light, and she's got her kit in there as well. And you can see a wee flap to give a bit of wind protection. There's not really much of a wind today though. And then let's say we've just been letting the sun come up nice and gradually. So first off, I want to apologise for the quality of the video today. So as much as we might have some pretty decent footage, you get the same kind of normal chat you get with me, as I mentioned at the beginning about the microphone. So we're just about to get packing up, and Caitlin's actually already starting to pack up. So when we get packed up, probably just whack that on time lapse right now, and then I'll join you guys back in once we're all ready to move and on the go. I think I've mentioned it at the beginning there, but it's only a 10-minute walk back down to the car where we're at. Well, I've probably talked about it during the voiceovers, I'm sure, just to kind of remind you where we're at. So yeah, I'll join you back in once we're all packed away. So we're all packed up, as you see. Clouds coming over as well, which was the forecast. So I guess as I get home, and you know, I'm going to do some editing today, I think, because I want to try and do it fresh in my head, try and work out how to mask over this major error I've done with my audio. Unfortunately, I'm sure you've probably got a bit more music montages than you normally like, so I do apologise for that. The video isn't how I'd normally want it to be. Like it clearly won't be as I normally want it to be. But let's see if we can find out what the problem with that one, or use a spare for the next adventure, whenever that'll be. Anyway, signing out here as we get the short walk back to the car. You don't need to see that. But as always, Robert from Moffat Adventures, sidekick Caitlin, and then yeah, go summit solo as well in the background, and we'll see you in the next adventure. For now.